Welcome, everyone, to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really going deep, digging into some quite unique source material. We want to pull out the key insights, those sort of nuggets of knowledge, especially for you, our focus. It's exploring the truly remarkable life and impact of Dr. Adele Setareh. She was a professor of dentistry, but her influence, it seems, went so much further. Now, our main source here is excerpts from a YouTube video. It's titled Rest in Peace, and it was uploaded on the Studio S channel. And honestly, as we started looking through these reflections, what really jumped out was how this story goes way beyond just, an academic CV. There's some really powerful, maybe even unexpected personal lessons here.
That's right. And I think what's so compelling is how this deep dive is going to show how someone's personal qualities, their character, their specific way of being can just massively amplify their professional impact, how it can touch so many lives in ways that maybe standard teaching doesn't always reach. It's really about how that integrity, that genuine connection, turns into these real life-changing moments for people.
Okay, yeah, let's get into that, because the picture painted in the source material is incredibly inspiring. One person in the video, right at the start, describes her not just as a professor, but straight up as a role model. They talk about her deep humility, her incredible knowledge, and this amazing love for life that apparently changed the direction for so many people, which is quite a statement.
And if you think about the bigger picture there, it just really highlights that her impact wasn't just about, teaching facts. The source says pretty explicitly she wasn't just a professor at the Faculty of Dentistry. She was seen as a pioneer for a generation of women. Apparently, she taught them this crucial lesson that there are no boundaries for their dreams. That's a huge legacy, isn't it? Especially empowering women in that field, pushing them to aim higher.
That's such a powerful point. It reminds me, someone else in the video talks about their very first class with her. They went in expecting, just pathology lectures, the usual stuff, but they realized almost immediately this was not just a university lesson, it's a life lesson. And this is where it gets really interesting, I think. She apparently kept telling her students, believe in yourselves. The world is full of opportunities for brave people. So imagine hearing that from your professor, especially when you're maybe struggling with coursework or feeling overwhelmed. It really makes you reflect on your own experiences with teachers, doesn't it? That ability to connect like that, it's pretty rare.
It absolutely is. And it makes me wondering how many educators really make that a priority, instilling that kind of core self-belief, that courage. The source gives this perfect example, actually. A really powerful story about a student facing a particularly tough exam. The student was, understandably, incredibly stressed out. After class, Dr. Setareh apparently went up to them, actually took their hand, and said something just, transformative. She said, an exam is just a number on paper. What's important is that you learn and never be afraid of failure. That direct comfort, the physical touch, combined with those words, it really sums up her whole approach, doesn't it?
Wow. That one line, an exam is just a number on paper.
Yeah.
You can see how that would just completely shift a student's perspective, right? From that day on, this person says, they learned confidence, learned to see past the immediate pressure. It stopped being just about passing the test. It became about building this foundational self-assurance that you carry with you. It really hammers home that idea that she wasn't just the teacher. She was described as a companion, someone who stood by her students, especially when they doubted themselves.
Yeah, that word companion is incredibly telling, isn't it? It suggests someone supportive, guiding, not just a figurehead at the front of the room. And the source also touches on another amazing part of her character, her humility. Even when she had this major success getting an article published in a really prestigious scientific journal, she stayed completely grounded.
Oh, right. The video mentions that. Everyone was clapping, celebrating her achievement. But she just sort of laughed it off and said something like, this success belongs to all of us. You are the reason for this path. It's fascinating how different that is from the usual academic focus on individual achievement. Did the source give any hint about how she fostered that shared sense of success? It really suggests a deep-seated belief that accomplishments are, collective, not just one person's win.
It certainly paints that picture. And beyond that humility, the source talks about this incredible inner strength she had. Someone in the video mentions that even when she was dealing with her own personal problems, serious ones perhaps, she never let it show. Not to her students anyway, she was always strong, always smiling. And people saw that quiet resilience as a big lesson in itself. How to keep your composure, how to stay strong even when things are tough.